So I recently got my 1099 form back from Stripe, so I can finally tell you guys how much I made selling vintage clothing on Depop in 2023. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna break down every single month and then add them all up and show you guys how much I made in 2023. So starting off at the beginning of the year, it was extremely rough. Now this is basically what I make in about a week and a half. In January, I made $848.48. So the beginning of the year is always hard. People spend all their money on Christmas and then their Christmas money right after. So that beginning of the year, all the bills are due, payments, stuff like that. So that's always usually a typically pretty slow month, but that is the lowest month of the entire year that I had. Moving over to February, we have Valentine's Day, so there's a lot of people buying those gifts. This is where we broke the 1,000 mark just a little bit. We made $1,025.30. That is just leading right over into March. Another $1,000 month, we did $1,065.93. Not a terrible way to start off the year, to $1,000 day or months, but still now that is typically pretty low. Moving into April, we're starting to get up there. I did $1,343.60, and that's just progressively, it's getting better and better over time. It's still considerably low. Like my goal for 2024 is now $3,000 a month, and that's going to be coming up with a lot of big projects. We just did rebranding, stuff like that. So May, another extremely low month. Right underneath 1,000, I did $973.40, and that's just disappointing. There's really no reason why it was bad that month. It just was. Moving into June, getting up there, almost breaking that $2,000 mark. I did $1,993.28. Right after that, this was the biggest or the largest amount of money I've ever made in 1 month on Depop. I did $2,949.61, and that's a really good month. That's a super high up there. I know my volume of sales was extremely high, and after that, I honestly thought that was going to continue, but that wasn't the case. Right after that, I did $1,858.99 in August. And in September was $1,203.31. So still just in between that $1,000 and $2,000 mark. October, we're getting to those last 3 months at the end of the year. That's when people are getting ready for Christmas. It's just the best months of the entire year. You always finish your year out really, really good. In October, $1,943.11. Very close to breaking the 2,000 mark. Again in November, $1,974.01. So extremely good. December, you already know, it's crazy. This was the most I made again. So I broke 2 records this year, or in 2023 last year. I did $3,055.47. So first time breaking 3,000. That was a crazy month. Like every single 3 days, I probably had 20 items that I had to ship out for that entire month. It was crazy. The volume was so large. I was moving tons of product, and it was just a great month. So great way to end 2023. But in total, my gross amount that I made was $20,234.49. Personally, I thought I made way more than that. But that wasn't the case. I thought, just because the end of the months kind of threw me off because I felt like I was making more than I actually was. I thought I was in that $25,000 to $28,000 mark, which I was way off. I mean, that's a ton of money. That's a huge difference. So moving forward, I just did a huge rebranding. If you want to check out that video, it goes over all of the projects that I'm going to be doing in the following month and a half-ish. I'm going to be putting 50% of all of my net revenue into organization and product, stuff like that. Shelving, I'm repainting the storage room that we have holding all the clothes, stuff like that. So that is how much I made in 2023. I'm decently proud of that. I honestly have no clue how much I made in those prior years. I never did any bookkeeping on this just because I never expected it to become something so large. But definitely this is something that I'm going to keep and remember for next year. You're going to see another one of these videos after the end of this year when I get another one of these, because it's really cool to look at just how far it's come along. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I just thought of making about this video just because I've never seen anyone talk about how much they really made over the course of the year and really got to the point. So I hope that was as straightforward as possible. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And if you want to check out my Depop, I'll put a link to that in the description and all the other platforms that I resell on. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.